So hello Leo, and welcome back to Divine Rebel at Joplin Marley Studios in Chicago. This is going to be your July forecast. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel and I'm new to you, I do not sugarcoat my messages and I have no filter. So if that's not your thing, or you have kids around or just don't appreciate that kind of a message, I always respect that and I give you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we are getting into July for Leo. So this is for Leo suns and those of you who have strong Leo placements in your chart, depending on where, what house Leo rules and what you have in there. This could give you some insights into specific areas of your life. Okay? So take it how it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. Here we go, Leo. And Leo energies. Spirit, please. What is going on with Leo and Leo energies? Leo, I'm feeling really intense, almost fluster in the heart space. It's almost like that energy you feel when you're being put on the spot. Feeling really flustered. Like you really need to recenter. It's so overwhelming, like it almost feels like you could faint. Like you might actually have a moment where you might feel like you want to faint. Like you might need to sit down. Really intense energy. All right, really intense energy. Spirit, what is going on? This is my Naked Heart Tarot that I'm using. And I'm gonna pull from my Crystal Mandala Oracle for you at the end. All right, what's going on, Spirit, for Leo? What is going on for Leo and Leo energies in July? What do they need to know about July? What do our Leos need to know? Ten of Pentacles. An elephant doesn't forget. There's something with the memory. What a happy, stable home environment feels like. Six of Swords, Four of Swords. Knowing you need to move forward and kind of retreat your energy. Knowing that if you want something stable, you might have to move forward and pull back and detach. So you don't sabotage yourself mentally with the overwhelm, maybe of all that needs to get done. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Five of Wands. You're internally conflicted. You might have had a conflicted home life. And now you're seeing how that history in your subconscious of feeling the conflict at home is playing on your energy. Clarify the Six of Swords. What's prompting the movement? What's prompting the movement forward? Clarify the Six of Swords. Temperance, Eight of Wands, and Judgment. Okay. Leo, clarify the Four of Swords for me real quick, Spirit. I feel like you know you have to move forward. You're getting this guidance from Spirit that your energy is alchemizing a situation, or will be called to alchemize a situation. And with the Judgment card, it could definitely be surrounding a family issue, but it's like resurrecting your most beautiful self. I think you're seeing yourself in your highest light, and you're getting the pings from Spirit to bring balance to a situation. The reason why you might be pulling back with the Four of Swords mentally is because you might be juggling a reality and think, okay, it's only a matter of time before someone lies to you or takes from you. I think you're seeing both sides of a coin. I think you know that whatever it is that you're moving towards and you're conflicted about concerning a home situation, I think you know you need to move forward because your energy is required to bring something beautiful to it. The issue you're having, I think, is maybe knowing that that's maybe even at the loss of someone else. I don't actually feel like anybody's lying to you. I do almost feel, Cancer, that you feel like a thief, because it's almost like you're stealing a choice. You're stealing the choice because you are not in argument with yourself. You're not willing to argue or fight with other people about it. And so it's almost like, Leo, you're making the executive decision to retract and make the choice on whether or not you want to seize an opportunity for something in order to not have any other bumps in the road pop up later. It's almost like, you know, if you make this choice and you take this action, the other possibilities that would have been on the table otherwise that might have caused issue later don't even come up as an issue. It's like being smart. It's like using your third eye to really see just how beautiful you can be when you resurrect your most beautiful self, and you're doing as you're guided from Spirit to bring alchemy to a situation, because you know and sense and feel with that big heart of yours what's best. And even though it might be a slow process with the turtle, this turtle is all kinds of rainbow energy, and it's like the treasure is guaranteed. It might take a couple weeks, a couple months, a couple years for it to actually work out the way you're envisioning it now. But it will work out the way you best see it for yourself and everyone, if you just choose to make the choice with your own actions and your own words and what you're saying, and being in your own integrity to others. Not being false with yourself creates a reality where others can't be false around you because you're making the leading choice. We have the Three of Cups, on the bottom of the deck, and death on the top. The transformation is real. The transformation is real. The white rose is almost like a peace offering. It's a peaceful offering when it comes to relationships and love with other people. The Three of Cups means I'm definitely pulling that there's more than one person involved in this, which might be why, Leo, you feel as if you might be stealing an opportunity off of someone else for their abundance, even because you see it as your own. And you're not going to lose your abundance. Like, you're not going to lose what you want and give it to someone else. Because your choices, left it in the air, left it open for somebody else to take what you feel is yours or what you want to be yours. Because it's only a matter of time. Either you're going to choose it for yourself because that's what you want, or your actions and your choices based on your subconscious are going to give it away to someone else. And I think, Leo, you're of the mind that you want what you deserve. You want what you deserve. Even if that means that somebody else is disappointed. Because at the end of the day, if they're disappointed, that's on them, because they weren't making choices like that. And you were. You were taking yourself into full consideration of what you want and are not letting the things that you want pass you by. And that's a lesson everybody learns. That's a lesson everybody's going to have to learn. That's learning and understanding your magic and your manifestation. So if somebody else loses out, it's because you chose to stay in your higher energy. Sirens are going off, like, that's divine confirmation. If you decided to stay in your best energy and someone else didn't, like, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're in a high vibration. You want what you want. You're seeing things clearly. You're making your happier choices, your best choices. It's not your fault if someone's poo-pooing around and wasting their time. You know what I mean? Like, you're not wasting your time. Yeah, relief and repair with Ascended Master Maharaji and Crimson Crouprite. Card number 36. Yeah, I think especially with this Four of Swords, near the end of the month, I think you are taking that time to rest, to relieve yourself, and to repair something that might have gone on in a home that was in conflict. Especially if you did end up leaving a home environment because you were just guided. You just couldn't take it anymore. If you left a home environment because you just couldn't take it anymore. You might be going back to relieve your own self and your own energy and recoup before you can repair what you left behind, or who or what felt left behind there. I do feel like there's an air of self-sabotage that you're not allowing yourself to buy into. All right, so let me just read a little bit of this for you. Relief and repair, card number 36. Says, we bring you the blessing of relief and repair. Our warmth and nurturing will restore and rebalance your body, mind, and soul when the light of spirit burns too brightly. Spiritual light is like the light of the sun. It brings life and joy, but too much can burn. If that happens to you, you will feel overwhelmed, overheated, overexcited, or overstretched mentally, physically, or emotionally. It goes back to the beginning when I was talking about I feel like you want to faint, like it's overwhelmed. We will help you recover and increase your ability to be exposed to spiritual light again in future without becoming overloaded or burnt out. We ask you to soften and relax into our rich red energy now, which nurtures you with the cooling, restorative life force of the Earth Mother. We shall help you naturally discharge excess energy whilst we revive, strengthen, and fortify you with our nourishing grace. Spirit is going to be supporting you. Other people's lights, them just being themselves, whether that's good, bad, or indifferent, they're just being themselves. If someone else's energy is too much for you, you will be able to move out of it. You will be able to recover from it. You will be able to reestablish your own light and not feel like you're in a shadow, right? Even if you're bright, even if you are just being you, you're not going to feel like you're being overshadowed. That's the way Spirit's giving it to me. You won't feel like you're being overshadowed. Anybody's light who's burning really bright like that, just know that when people are that kind of bright, they will shine light in their own shadows without realizing it and end up facing the demons inside that they subconsciously try to ignore, the thoughts they try not to face about themselves, the beliefs that they don't like, that they validate. Apology might come after, so that could be you, that could be someone else, right? If you're just being yourself and burning too bright for other people to handle, because you're just being yourself and it's too much for other people. If you feel like people are pushing you away because you're too much, just know that you really can't be too much. It's just a matter of time before things cool off and people accept, like, we're all human and we are all just who we are. And there's more important things, but I think you're just being you, because if you're not just being you, you don't know how to live with yourself. You know what I mean? You can't be fake. It's not your MO. And I don't think you're willing to lose something. I don't think you're willing to lose something. Even if that means someone else has to lose it. Like, someone else might be competing with you, but to you, there's no competition. And you're closing that cycle of feeling like you need to compete because there is no true competition. And you're going back and being in that mindset of, I know there's no competition. So because I know there's no competition, what are the best moves I can make for me in that awareness? Respectfully, if I'm loving the people that I want to keep in my life, if I'm creating an environment that's balanced for me, it's healthy for me, that I want. You're prioritizing yourself and you're being smart. Kudos to you, Leo. So I hope that helps. Until next time, guys, Divine Rebel Racey signing off. Remember always, love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.